So, how depressing is today's breakfast gonna be?
Shut up. FYI, I bought 3 different types of vegan sausages.
Vegan sausages?
One made of soy chorizo, one made of pea protein, and the last one, tofuki.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Since the one drinking that disgusting whey protein crap,
Do they actually taste like normal sausages?
they use cellulose for the casings, so there's even a nice snap to it, just like normal sausages.
Then, are these considered abnormal sausages?
Hate all you want. At least my conscience is clear. I'll be having these delicious vegan sausages at Mummy's picnic. And I won't be sharing with any of you.
Well, at least she found something that she won't hate eating. Maybe.
Yeah. I was worried she was going to make a fuss at the picnic. We don't need that kind of negativity, especially not on that day. You looking forward to it? I am.
Of course.
Something wrong with the misia, ma'am? I followed Ma'am Adina's recipe.
Don't worry, Devi. It's fine. I just wanted to try it.
I told her she can't keep pushing York like that, treating her like she's some kind of pawn.
Bet Jessica's pissed.
She was even more pissed when I told her that if she doesn't, York might accidentally find out about Jessica being involved in organ trafficking and also Stephen Lowe's death.
Better be careful. Even if you have my past SD card, Jessica still has a lot of connections.
Poor York is putting so much pressure on herself to perform, and it's all Jessica's fault. Sorry, but I can't just stand by and do nothing.
That's my Emily. You're always willing to go the extra mile to do what you think is right.
And sometimes I like to do things that are very, very wrong.
Oh, I like some of them.
When are you coming over?
Soon. Hey, I call you back later.
Hey, can you talk to Auntie Maywan? She keeps saying that she's fine.
Fun is good, right? No need to talk.
No, you don't break down about being a terrible mother one night and suddenly everything's fine the next morning. That's not normal. Can you just say something? Just say something.
Ma, how are you?
Why does everybody keep asking me? I said I'm fine.
Ella emailed me. She says she haven't settled a Thai SIM card yet. After she does, maybe it'll be easier to keep in touch.
Aiya, never mind lah. She's going to be away for a short while. Anyway, she's coming back soon.
Hey, did Ella really email you?
Of course not. That girl, no sound, no picture.
Is Auntie Maywan okay?
Oh, she had a meltdown yesterday about Ella never coming home.
Ella told her she's not coming back.
That's the problem with Ella. Never say anything to Ma. Even Jim Shelley knew she wasn't coming back. From last time until now, she never thought of Ma as her Ma.
I heard Auntie Maywan's quite upset about Ella running off again.
Typical Ella. What's that got to do with me?
Maybe you could check in with Auntie Maywan.
I heard she called Derek last night, lost it over the phone, blaming him for Ella turning out like that and so on. I doubt she wants to do anything with the Shelleys right now.
Still, it would mean a lot to her to hear from you.
Noted, I guess.
Come, we better get to the restaurant. Late already.
Ibu, you had such a long day yesterday. Maybe you should take it easy today.
Rose just recovered. She needs my help.
Thanks, Sheikh. But we have some extra part-time staff coming in today, so it should be more manageable.
Oh, then maybe I go up and lie down for a while.
Is your Ibu okay?
Why wouldn't she be?
Ever since the incident with Rasali, she seems to be a bit more forgetful than usual.
Well, it's not every day you witness somebody getting stabbed, right?
Still, her dementia seems to be worse than before.
Don't worry about her, okay? She's fine. I better get to work.
York's been quite stressed lately. Poor thing.
It's mother's fault, I tell you. Always putting pressure on her to perform and all that.
I know on paper you're not allowed to get involved with the business, but who's to say you can't offer some friendly advice?
She's too busy listening to Jessica to listen to me. She's never asked me for my advice before.
Maybe she just wants to prove to herself that she's capable of succeeding on her own.
You know who she gets that from? Me.
I'm not surprised.
You know, when I first started Shelley Holdings, everyone thought I had it easy because Homia, Eunice's family business, was a real juggernaut. Now, I could have sat back, relaxed, and simply collected money. But no, I wanted to prove my naysayers wrong. And Shelley Holdings grew to 20 times the size of the original Humia.
I'm sure York would be really inspired by all your war stories.
You know, people with our personality, the most important thing is to avoid burnout.
I'm sure she'll appreciate any advice you can offer.
Thank you for looking out for her, Emily. You're a good daughter and sister-in-law. You'll make a fine Shelley matriarch one day.
I hope it's not because of me her dementia is acting up.
Of course not, Kak. If anything, it's Rosali's fault. He's the one who injured you and caused all this trouble to begin with.
But your Ibu wanted to help me, and that's why she overstretched herself yesterday. If not for me, maybe she won't be so confused.
Seriously, Kak, it's not your fault. Ibu has been getting from bad to worse for the past week. In fact, it's scary exactly how Dr. Chung said it would be. After the delirium, Ibu may experience a sharp decline in her dementia.
Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
Absolutely. I'm happy to pick Maxine up.
You sure? You're okay for your walk?
Yeah, it's all good.
Just promise me one thing, okay? That you won't try anything funny with Louis and Maxine?
He's pretty swamped today anyway, if I remember correctly.
I mean it, James.
Sure. You got it.
Zarif, why didn't you tell me what was happening to your Ibu?
This is why I didn't want to tell you. Getting upset is not good for your own recovery.
Who gave you the right to decide what's best for me and what's not?
For goodness sake, Kak. You've been stabbed and you had a head injury. The last thing you need to worry about is Ibu.
All this while, your Ibu has been so caring towards me, when actually she is the one who is in need of our help. I'm going back to check on her.
Kak, what did I just say?
Ella, Shen here. I know you have your reasons for not wanting to come home, but whatever those reasons are, surely they pale in comparison to the worry and stress you're causing to the ones who love you. Surely your own mother deserves a proper goodbye. Do you remember what she did the last time you ran off to Bangkok? She chased after you, spent weeks looking for you. If you have any conscience left in you, you will come home immediately, be upfront and put your mother out of her misery.
It just came out. I couldn't help it.
Thanks to you, Kak Ros is rushing back home to check on Ibu as we speak.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? I'm not good at hiding the way I feel like you are.
And now Ibu herself is going to be worried because suddenly people are fussing over her again. Kak Ros is still recovering. She might hurt herself if she gets too agitated.
Fine. It's my fault. I better go home to make sure that they're both okay.
Thank you.
Wait, ma'am. What's the problem? There is sambal from belimbing I make for Zarif. Heat it up. Might as well finish it. But you don't like belimbing, ma'am. Since when? It's nice, what? But you always say it's too sour. Sour is good. In fact, I was thinking I want to try a new recipe. Maybe I want to add belimbing to my asam pedas ikan. You have somewhere in the fridge, right? You wash for me? Yeah, ma'am.
Nenek, shut full.
Oh, it's okay, Khalid. Nenek has used a knife before. Khalid, do you want to help Nenek to cook?
But what do you expect me to do? The entire project's my responsibility.
That's where you're wrong. You need to understand this. As a manager, if things go wrong, it is your fault. But not everything is your responsibility.
I can't help it. My team is clueless. They have no initiative.
The team is only as good as its manager. Look, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you have to ask yourself why. More often than not, it boils down to a lack of purpose. How do you make them feel that their role is important? The #1 rule in running a corporation, you can't be a one-man show. If you don't learn how to empower others, you'll work yourself into the ground.
Thanks for the reality check.
You should thank Emily. She's the one who tipped me off and arranged this lunch.
She tipped you off? Well, she's been arranging a lot of things lately.
Come on, you. Surely you can see Emily doesn't stand to gain anything from this. She's just looking out for you.
So, what's after lunch for you? Your usual tau hui?
When was the last time you had tau hui?
Daddy and Uncle Luz need to have a meeting now, so you just sit here quietly and do some coloring or something, okay?
No, it's boring.
Okay, then you can pretend to be my secretary and take notes.
No, I want to pretend to be a CEO.
Sorry, Maxine, but only one person can pretend to be CEO, and that's Uncle Louis.
Yes, your daddy's right. But unfortunately for him, even though Uncle Louis is just pretend CEO, Daddy is deputy CEO, which means Daddy has to listen to Uncle Louis.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I need to wait on that updated deck from Ananya.
Well, go chase her then.
Yeah, go chase her.
Whoa, are you okay?
I know, I owe you that deck. I'm working on it.
It's that time of year again, isn't it? It's, the anniversary of Deanna's death.
I'm almost done. I just need some input from Joseph.
I know it's not an easy time for you.
I just need those updated figures from Joseph, you know, but the time difference is always giving us problems. What's the time in Yangon?
Ananya.
I'm good. Okay, I just need to get Joseph on the phone.
I can tell you're upset.
I'm just overthinking again. Okay, ignore me, really.
Hey. It's okay to not be okay. Now let's just talk. Come on.
So up for today already?
I'm just here to see if you have anything more to get off your chest.
I have nothing more to say. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ella is coming home soon.
I wouldn't be so confident. When we spoke a few days ago, she seemed very happy to cut everyone off.
Maybe y'all, but not us.
Suit yourself.
Hey, Miwan.
Hey, hi, Kenneth.
Hey. You know, it's Deanna's death anniversary tomorrow.
So fast. How time flies.
Yeah, we're just doing the usual picnic. You know, watch some of her old videos on her blog. Reminisce about the good old days. Share some stories about her.
Is it? Does she really want y'all to do this?
No. Deanna wasn't the sentimental sort, not at all. She was the type to move on, sometimes too quickly. That's how strong she was. It seems like you are doubting whether we ourselves have moved on.
No, I didn't say anything.
Well, obviously we have.
Obviously he's not. You know, on one hand, he puts on this front and makes a big celebration of the whole thing, but on the other hand, I can see how much it pains him to be reminded year after year that Dee's gone and is never coming back.
So what, everyone just paints a smile on and suppresses how they really feel? I mean, that's not healthy. That's what we Shelleys do. That's how I can confirm that it's not healthy.
Everyone's walking on eggshells around each other. You know, they think they're being strong for each other, like that's what they're supposed to do. But I suspect the truth is, nobody needs this. Not anymore, at least.
For Kenneth, too. I mean, isn't he trying to move on with his life? I thought he was dating other women.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Now, how about you? How do you feel about all this?
Just when I finally feel like I'm learning how to live without Dee, this picnic comes along. And it's like an old wound being ripped open again.
You shouldn't have to go through the emotions if you don't want to. Yeah, just let them know. I know losing Deanna was really hard for you. And I always regret that I wasn't really there for you at the time. I was getting married to Emily, and I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It's okay. Thanks for being here now.
What do you mean, am I okay? I cook all this, you know. Devi, now compare these two. This is asam pedas, ikan with belimbing, and that one is without.
Cik, I thought you don't like belimbing.
Why does everybody keep saying that? Belimbing is nice. Nah, you try. You try now. Nice, right?
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wow, Ibu, when you told me you were cooking lunch, I didn't realize you were going to cook a week's worth of lunch.
I hope you all are hungry. I felt inspired, so I cooked, and now I'm going to bathe.
Wait, is that Bling Bing?
I owe you an apology, Zarif. Regardless of whether you told me about your Ibu's condition or not, there's really nothing I can do about it.
The main thing is we just have to be prepared for what's coming.
Yeah. I must say, I'm still not used to seeing you and Ibu getting along so well. Is Ibu really making an effort, or is that also due to dementia?
You're here for an early dinner?
I'm actually a little early for my early dinner, so I thought I'd see how you're doing.
I'm fine, thank you.
You sure it's okay to be on your feet all day?
I'm not in pain. I'm fine.
Still, you better take it easy.
Thank you for your concern, Louis. I'll get you a drink first.
Thanks.
Yo? Done for the day?
Yeah. I decided to take Derek's advice and get out of the office while the sun is still up. For once.
That's good. I was half expecting you to be tapaing dinner back to the office.
Thanks for arranging lunch with him today, by the way.
Glad that you found it helpful.
Surprisingly so. I thought Derek was gonna be naggy and overbearing, but he was actually tolerable.
Any plans for tonight then?
None whatsoever.
Sounds perfect to me.
Look at that smug look on her face. She thinks she's got it all figured out.
I'd feel the same way if I had incriminating evidence against you.
She could be bluffing.
That's a hell of a bluff. That photo looked real.
Either way, if she thinks that I'm just gonna roll over and play dead, she's got nothing coming.
I was thinking for tomorrow, why don't we make it an even bigger celebration and cook some of Deanna's favorite dishes?
Huh?
Why not? I think she would have loved it. Don't you think? What's the problem?
It's been 6 years. Kenneth, do you think we need to let it go?
You've never had a problem with it before. Of all people, I thought you'd be looking forward to it.
Don't you think it's time for us to move on?
I know where this is coming from. Charles, did he put you up to it?
What? No. For your information, I've been feeling this way for a while, and more importantly, I make my own decisions. Thank you very much.
In that case, why don't you explain to the kids, okay? Tell them that you want to put a stop to celebrating the one remaining connection they have with their mother.
He is very scared, ma'am, when he sees people holding the knife.
Oh, who could blame him, really? Do me a favor. Don't tell Rose.
Sit.
Nenek, thank you for cooking.
It's my pleasure, especially when the whole family can eat together.
You know what's another thing that we can all do together? Therapy. I'm sure everyone can see that there have been some improvements. I agree. If we can all go together, it will even be better. Especially you, Zarif, since you missed the last time. It would be good for Khalid to have some sort of father figure.
And in case you haven't noticed, you're the only one in this house that qualifies.
Don't worry, I'll be sure to set aside more time for Khalid.
Mama Rose, try this.
Come, let's eat.
I helped Nenek cook just now. Is it nice?
Nice.
Hi. Ella, how come you are back today? Oh, Hawk and Handsome are not here. You must be hungry.
I'm not hungry. I'm actually flying back to Bangkok first thing tomorrow morning.
What?
I came home to tell you that I've decided to stay there for good. I like what I'm doing there, and I feel like I can make a difference.
You can't do it here. Did I do something wrong?
No, it's not that. It's got nothing to do with you. It's my decision.
Ella.
It's better for both of us if I leave so that I can find myself. I don't want to be a burden to you or make you worry.
But
let's just have a nice family dinner tonight, okay?
I could buy your favorite food.
No need.
Mas.
It kinda hurts that I will smile somehow.
Ella, I'm sorry I fell in love with you. I never wanted you to get hurt. I'll take care of Shen, and you take care of yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be waiting. Young.
I build these walls and I can feel you now. And I can't save me from myself. But I will try until it all comes down. So people say the truth would set you free. They could never be so wrong. And now the past has come to find its way.
We haven't seen each other in like, what, a month?
It doesn't feel that long.
A lot has happened since then.
Yep. How has your therapy been?
Fine.
And Yang? How's he?
Fine too. Khalid?
He's fine as well.
How's he been coping? I saw that you came to visit Dr. Loh today.
Oh, just checking in with her.
If you ever need to talk, you know where to find me.
Same goes for you.